There are two types of people in this world, those who do and those who don't. And it's a very simple concept if you think about it. But believe me, I fell victim to this many times before. I actually spoke to my brother about this concept last week. But Jocko Willink put it in a way that I truly believe I understood the concept extremely well. It's, if you want to do something and you lay out your vision and your heart is in it and you set out to do this task, about nothing will stop you. There's about nothing that can come up your way and it's going to stop you. But if you're not fully committed and you don't want to do something and you're probably 80% there and the smallest inconvenience creeps in, about anything will stop you. And I like to make the analogy of waking up early in the morning, waking up 4:30, let's say, going to the gym. And it's those early mornings when you wake up, when your body is tired, you're not feeling well, you don't want to do this. And that small voice just starts creeping and lets in that just a bit of doubt. Is this worth it? Why am I doing this? My body is sore. I can do this tomorrow. Why don't I do this afternoon? But it's in those moments that you have to realize that it's there where your vision, your goal, your dream, that's where it's make or break. That's where you're going to decide, am I going to do this or am I going to give in? And it's a concept also of delayed gratification. Myself included, if you listen to my previous videos, I am quite impatient. I want something, I want to go after it, and if I don't get it immediately, it's a struggle for me, it's a pain. Let's just take YouTube as an example. I've been doing this now, brand new, probably a month, and only getting consistent now. And I know I'm good at public speaking. I've been doing it my whole life. But there's something different about speaking just to a camera and no one behind it. You can't pick up on any social cues. It's literally just you speaking to the camera. And it's a learning curve. And I want to get better at it. And with it comes repetition and failure. And I'll bring it back just by saying, I'll post a video and it'll not get the views or the likes that I would want. And I would expect that, but still there's that just small hope, that glimmer of hope that you might be on the right track. But it's going to take a while. But that's just when I remember just doing it, going out and doing it. If I said, look here, I'm going to be consistent, I'm going to train for a marathon, and I'm going to do my sets every single day, complete the tasks that I set out to do, focusing on one step at a time, and actually just doing it. Jordan Peterson also mentioned in a podcast that the gratification that you get from the feedback of your dreams and your vision can sometimes be so big that it actually stops you from taking action. And that happened to me as well. Saying to people, I want to start this thing. I want to give this a go. I want to try this job. And the positive feedback that it would give me would actually just stop me. And I would be happy in the moment. But when the day comes of me actually doing the work, the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then I'll just be happy just thinking about it, dreaming about it, having a vision about it, telling people about it. But doing something and taking action and executing, it's difficult because you're going to fail. And failure is not easy, especially if you're someone that's really determined and you want success and you want to draw it now. It's difficult. But that's when you start to build a resilient mindset. And I want to just speak a little bit about that because in the last, I would say, couple of years, for myself, I've experienced the change of scenery, environment, skill set, and you can feel discouraged sometimes, not achieving what you set out to do, goals not met, hard work gone into something and not achieving the results, maybe doing the prep, executing perfectly, and come race day, not completing DNF or not hitting the goal that you set out to do. But the quicker I realized that that is just part of life, that is just part of my story, part of your story. These things happen daily. It's not something that's uncommon. This is common knowledge. People move through life in different waves, and I'm on a different wavelength than others. But it became clear that I need to focus on the process. I need to get the systems in place so that I can be successful later down the line. And that might be 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. But I know if I just focus on the things that I have to do and focus on the work in front of me and not the end goal, yes, keep that in mind, but not focusing on that 100%. Small steps. When I look up, I'm going to be somewhere eventually. I mean, if you train every single day for a whole year and you just focus on the next day, focus on the next day. If you look back when a year is done, you're probably going to see some changes. And that's when the momentum comes in. Foot to the pedal, gaining momentum. But I've also heard multiple people saying that momentum, once you have it, it's all out go. You have to go, you have to put everything you got into it because it's hard to gain momentum. Just correlating that back to me, I'm thinking of starting something new, building a brand, building a business. And the more I think about it, the more excited I get. But at the end of the day, it's execution. Ideation is a good thing, and you can sit there and come up with all these brilliant ideas, but if you don't test it out, if you don't put yourself out there and you're not willing to fail, you're never gonna know. And I'm trying to be in that position where I take the steps that I need to take and fail where I need to fail, but also then fail fast, learning from my mistakes quick, not doing it again, but also doing it with purpose. That would conclude the first episode of Runako's Thoughts. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you do, like and subscribe, share, and see you in the next one.